Thanks so much for joining us here on KGW Plus. I'm Stephanie Domerat. Now, police have released new details in a Hillsborough homicide investigation. Officers responded Saturday afternoon to a disturbance call near Southeast TV Highway and 18th Avenue. They found a 41-year-old man who was shot to death in his car. Officers tracked down and arrested 32-year-old Oscar Ruiz Santiago during a traffic stop. Investigators say Santiago and the victim knew each other. Santiago now faces murder and multiple weapons charges. Anyone with additional information is asked to contact Hillsborough Police. In your headlines today, Portland police are asking for your help finding this man who they say stabbed 2 people on Christmas Eve. Authorities say 54-year-old Richard Scott Stewart first stabbed a 20-year-old in the neck near the Hollywood Fred Meyer in Portland. Shortly after, less than a mile away, he allegedly stabbed a 67-year-old man in the neck and the head. Both victims survived. Police say Stewart may be using public transportation. Anyone who sees him should call 911 right away. The University of Portland is mourning the death of former athletic director, coach, and student athlete Joe Etzel. Etzel was part of Pilot Athletics for many years, spending over 3 decades as athletic director. He also spent 21 seasons as head baseball coach and 4 years as a 2-sport athlete for the Pilots. Etzel is regarded as one of the best pitchers to ever wear a Pilot uniform. He died on Sunday at the age of 87. Starting Thursday, Oregon State Parks year-long permits will cost you more. The price will double from $30 to $60 for Oregon residents. For out-of-state residents, it will cost $75. The day-use fee will be the same with $10 for parking. Residents at an affordable housing building in Vancouver say their holidays took a hit when their elevator failed. Miles Terrace was developed by the Vancouver Housing Authority and opened 3 years ago near Mill Plain Boulevard. Without a working elevator, residents who are 55 and up or have limited mobility say they've basically been stuck in their apartments since last Tuesday. To make matters worse, they also say the hot water went out, adding that building management has been slow to respond.
It's not right at all. I mean, we're humans here, and we're like secondhand people, you know, that are being ignored.
On my door it says this is my happy place. I'm sad today because we've all struggled for the last week, and I shouldn't have to sit in my room and worry about the 68 other people here, but I have.
Now, the owner of Key Property Services says they were able to temporarily fix the elevator, but are now trying to get the repair company back out. In the meantime, they said they have contacted anyone with disabilities to offer them another place to stay, but said that no one took them up on that offer, a claim that residents we spoke with dispute. Now, luckily, the hot water is turned back on for them. Legacy Health and advanced practice providers, including nurse practitioners and physician assistants, are set to return to mediation today. That's after workers rejected a tentative agreement, saying it didn't measure up to other local health systems and could drive turnover. The strike began on December 2nd, and the union says it will continue with daily pickets. The infamous bump along Highway 26 near the Oregon coast is getting bigger. So ODOT has lowered the speed limit in that area to just 5 miles an hour now. Now, it's been a trouble spot for months. You may remember back in August, ODOT repaired the road, improving drainage and smoothing out rough spots. But after all the rain we've had recently, ODOT says several parts of the road are now sliding and creating more bumps.
Kind of was one at one point, but you know, with this last huge wet significant atmospheric river and the multiple days of heavy rain, it has become multiples now.
It's pretty well marked, and it's as long as you pay attention, but 5 miles an hour is definitely a good speed to go over it.
Unfortunately, ODOT says there are no plans for a permanent fix because it could cost millions of dollars. Meanwhile, another major route to the coast, Highway 6, is still down to 1 lane in the Glenwood area. ODOT says they don't have a timeline on when repairs could be finished. Crews are working to remove material and stabilize things. They're asking drivers in the meantime to take an alternate route. All right, let's get a check of your weather as we head into your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day holiday. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, it takes us to, the 30th of December to notch a temperature at PDX, at least this season, below 30. 29, the coldest temperature of the early winter season thus far at PDX, really the coldest temperature since last March, right? So chilly stuff out there to start the day. Hillsborough got down to 27. Vancouver at Pearson Airfield, again, just on the north side of the Columbia River in downtown Vancouver, got all the way down to 26. And as we go out wider across the region, there's some chilly temperatures across eastern Oregon as well, with the lows generally in the teens across that part of the state. Check out Tillamook there, waking up to 32 degrees this morning. All right, now that we have brought the sunshine, gotten rid of the fog, it is gorgeous out there, but chilly. 47 last check at PDX. Elsewhere across the region, the beach is sunny and 48 now in Lincoln City, on your way to highs up near 50. We've got a little bit of air stagnation and some kind of haze on the east slopes of the Cascades. That's going to keep the temperature down just a little bit out towards the Dalles at 37. But elsewhere, a nice recovery after a chilly start. Beaverton and Sherwood and Westland already up to 47 degrees, on our way to about 48 or 49 this afternoon. Of course, the sun is short-lived despite the days inchingly getting a little bit longer. Sunset now at about 4:35 or so. Clear and chilly this evening. Temperatures quickly dipping to 40 degrees or below that by 8 o'clock. A clear, cool night ahead. Probably a foggy start tomorrow, but a dry New Year's Eve. A dry start to New Year's Day, but then we get back into the rain train here starting Thursday afternoon and on and off into our 7-day forecast. We'll break that down in a few minutes.
All right, Chris, we'll see you then. Thank you. Later this week, we are ringing in 2026 here on KGW with the New Year's at the Needle. So you can check out celebrations from across our region, all leading up to the big show at the Space Needle. It's happening tomorrow night, right after KGW News at 11 on TV and on our free streaming TV app, KGW+. The city of Portland is throwing a New Year's Eve party complete with a drone show if you'd like to stay local and maybe get out. Well, the event is free and will feature a dance party by Video Dance Attack. That starts at 8 p.m. 9 o'clock is when the first family-friendly drone show begins, leading up to the countdown to 2026, which starts at 11:50. Then things all wrap up around 12:30 a.m. And of course, there will be food and beverages available the whole night while you ring in the new year. And after 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve, all rides on TriMet buses, MAX trains, and Lyft paratransit vehicles are free. So some key lines are also offering extended late night service for people celebrating the holiday. And yes, all of those rides are free as well. It's something the agency has done year after year to try and get people home safely. It's an effort that hits home for one TriMet employee.
Personally, my family was involved in a drunk driving wreck quite a few years ago. A lady crossed in front of us, we hit her. My brother's in a wheelchair, has been since he was 11 years old. My mom is not able to walk anymore, not through paralyzed, because that's what my brother is, but through all the injuries and surgeries that she's had over the years, she can't get around. The lady also killed her 6-year-old daughter that day. And if TriMet can take 1 or 2 people home safely and not have that happen to other families, it means the world to me.
Well, Portland Streetcar and C-Tran up in Clark County are also offering free rides on New Year's Eve. Well, Peabot is also offering folks a way to get home safely this New Year's Eve by offering discounted Lyft and Uber rides. Starting tomorrow, you can visit Peabot's website to download a coupon for $10 off your Lyft or Uber ride in the city. The coupon is valid starting at 7 p.m. December 31st until 4 a.m. January 1st. The catch here, your ride must start in the city of Portland. Coupons are also limited, so you have to get them before they're gone. And still ahead here on the news at noon, we are getting an update on a crucial highway that was shut down by flooding earlier this month. We'll also hear from an older couple now homeless after floodwaters destroyed their home.
The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust on your time. Track how the weather will impact your day.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
Extended, continuous coverage of breaking news live from the scene.
That snowpack is still heavy.
Go deeper with in-depth interviews and exclusive reporting. All the local news you need, live or on demand. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW Plus.
Well, we are continuing to follow the lasting impacts of devastating floods in western Washington. Today, Governor Bob Ferguson announced the Highway 2 west of the Cascades will fully reopen on Sunday. The road has been closed for weeks after an atmospheric river caused extensive damage. Highway 2 is a critical route for the Cascades, connecting the Seattle area with central and eastern Washington. The governor says inspections show the highway and a debris-covered bridge are structurally sound, clearing the way for a full reopening.
I want to be clear, when I say open, it's different than the east side, which has restrictions. The east side has a pilot car where it's down to one lane for 7 miles. There's a detour as well on the other side. When I say it's open on Sunday, it'll open as in all lanes, no restrictions from here to the pass.
Good news for a lot of people. As you heard the governor, the highway does remain closed just east of Skycomish and west of Leavenworth due to storm damage. An extraordinary rescue was caught on camera. An elderly couple is recounting the moment floodwaters swallowed their home. The couple was forced into their attic as the water kept rising. As King 5's Christian Balderas reports, getting out was just the first challenge they faced.
In early December, the Coast Guard rescued 4 people from the roof of a flooded home in Sumas. Outside, the water is about 10 feet deep, and inside it was up to Maria and Tom Horn's neck. They're 88 and 89 years old.
To me, it was like, oh my goodness, this is it.
The couple and their 2 adult sons fled through an attic window.
Boy, you could tell she was scared.
She was just really dangling that basket back and forth, and spinning around. That's what really scared me.
All of Sumas was ordered to evacuate after the nearby Nooksack River crested at record levels and turned this small city on the border into a lake. The Horn family was rescued with no injuries and taken to a temporary shelter, but the challenge was far from over. Maria had to have an emergency surgery for her gallbladder. When she was released, the couple was discharged with nowhere to go.
I just hit me. Boom, just like that fast. And like I said, I ended up in the hospital. And this is what they had to do, the surgery.
Your bed frame is gone. You go in your bedroom here.
Now, with the help of their kids and a church, their home is slowly but surely being cleaned up.
I'd say it's going to take another 3 months, 3 to 4 months to get it going.
For Maria, who's still trying to recover, the day couldn't come sooner.
What we miss the most about the house is the front porch, where we used to sit out there in the front porch and during the summer and stuff and listen to the birds.
Yeah.
But right now,
I don't even know if the porch is there, to be honest.
The Horn family says that they are not counting on getting any federal assistance like FEMA. They still have a lot to do to rebuild, including raising their home. At this point, they don't know how they're going to pay for it. In Linden, I'm Christian Balderas, King 5 News.
Well, the beach may be the place to be for New Year's Eve and at least part of New Year's Day. Check this out from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort camera in Lincoln City. You got the east breeze knocking off the tops of the breakers there. It is bright, it's sunny, it's 49 there. Meanwhile, a foggy morning. Check out the time lapse here from the Springs at Vancouver's waterfront. Really pretty start to our morning. Despite the fog, a nice time lapse capturing that fog moving in and then moving out. Lots of sunshine out there this afternoon. Your New Year's Eve, New Year's Day forecast and the forecast for the first couple of days of January after the break.
The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust on your time. Track how the weather will impact your day.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
Extended, continuous coverage of breaking news live from the scene.
That snowpack is still heavy.
Go deeper with in-depth interviews and exclusive reporting. All the local news you need, live or on demand. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW Plus. The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. If you feel like it's cold out there, well, you're not imagining things.
Should have given you a frost scraper for Christmas, huh? Yeah, a little scraping out there this morning. 29 degrees at PDX. I misspoke earlier. Actually, the coldest temperature since February 14th. Oof. Yeah. Really? And it led to a really pretty sunrise time lapse here. This is up near the Interstate Bridge. Of course, the Springs at the waterfront camera in Vancouver. We had some fog, of course, over the river. Vancouver was down to 26. So obviously the temperature differential between the river and the air temp helping to get some of that fog going. The fog has lifted, and now we've got this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon from Vancouver right now. Pearson has jumped up to 43 degrees after, again, a morning low of 26. At PDX at the airport, again, we were 29. We're now up to 47. And I think if you look closely down there at the bottom of your screen, you can see the east breeze atop the Umpqua Bank building in downtown snap it a little bit. Actually, downtown, our temperature only got to 36 this morning. So quite a difference. If you experienced the east breeze, your temperature probably stayed up. And if you're one of those areas that did not get the east breeze, well, then you likely woke up to temperatures in the 20s. But we're a lot of us seeing lots of sunshine out there in this lunch hour now. 47 in Westlands, 44 in Salem. It's bright and sunny down there. 37 in the Dalles. We do have some air stagnation on the east slopes of the Cascades, and I think you can kind of see that there off in the distance up around Mount Hood. There is an air stagnation advisory for the east slopes of the Cascades out into the Columbia Basin and also across portions of eastern Oregon through Thursday. We've got a temperature inversion. What that is warmer air aloft that's really stable. It basically puts a cap on pollutants and whatnot. They can only get so high, and then they just kind of stay there. And so that eventually leads to what we have out there, which is kind of some murkiness in the sky. And it'll take a day or two for that to clear. We need to stir the air up, and that won't happen until Thursday. But it will lead to bright sunshine for the west side of the state. This is heading into this evening. We're likely clear overnight, but then some clouds start to roll in from the south, which may limit the fog potential tomorrow morning. I don't think it'll be quite as foggy tomorrow morning as what some of us saw today, but there could be some fog pockets. Tomorrow, a partly sunny day, but our next round of wet weather begins to roll in on New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve itself, if you're heading out of the town for any one of the numerous festivities going on or just heading out to a party or whatnot, it'll be dry overnight New Year's Eve, but by 9, 10 o'clock New Year's morning, all bets are off as we could see some rounds of showers rolling on in. So that's the next chance of rain. But in the meantime, it's dry. And in fact, not a cloud in the sky over downtown as we take a run at about 48 or 49 degrees. So that's our forecast today. Frosty, maybe a little foggy tomorrow as well. And then the light rain returns on New Year's Eve day. We'll get to that in a second. It's been a wet December, by the way, 8.5 inches, well above average for the month of December. We do have more rain in the forecast as we get into New Year's Day and beyond. First system, courtesy of that down in California. As we mentioned, that arrives sometime New Year's Day, late morning, and so it'll be a rainy-ish Thursday afternoon. Friday, some rain. Saturday, breezy and wet. We could pick up a half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain with some gusty south wind in that Saturday forecast. Stephanie?
Not too bad. All right, Chris, thank you. Well, coming up, we'll show you the big plans behind the James Beard Public Market and why leaders say it could transform downtown Portland.
KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free. On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW Plus.
We have now issued a weather impact alert.
We could expect conditions in some parts of our area to change drastically pretty soon, right?
And very quickly, yes.
This is significant rainfall coming our way.
You'll definitely want to be extra cautious.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
We've got the potential for some tree limbs or even trees or power lines to come down.
Of course, when you hear thunder, it's always best to take cover.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on KGW+.
Welcome back. For decades, city and state leaders have tried to bring a public market back to downtown Portland. And now a new state-of-the-art building will be coming soon. Sunrise reporter Thomas Schultz brings us the details.
We're here on Southwest 6 in Alder, where this building right behind us will soon become the James Beard Public Market. It'll have 38 shops, and these are things like bakeries, a butcher, and even egg vendors. And project leaders say this will change the look of downtown Portland. The Rose City hasn't had a public market in more than 70 years. The goal is that this place becomes a hub, somewhat similar to Pike Place Market in Seattle or public markets that you see along the East Coast in big cities. At the same time, leaders want to ensure this isn't just a tourist destination, but a place where locals come and buy their groceries too, boosting downtown and the local economy.
So this is a huge opportunity to highlight Oregon's bounty, support small businesses, create economic opportunity, and revitalize downtown Portland.
Construction is currently ongoing, and project leaders say that the first stores could open here by the end of 2026, with more coming online in 2027. Now, coming up a little bit later this week, we're going to give you a full sneak peek of what's behind those doors and some of the key aspects of what this market will bring to Portland. In downtown Portland, Thomas Schultz, KGW News.
All right, Thomas, thank you. And we'll get you a final look of your forecast coming up after this quick break. Stay with us.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with KGW and KGW+. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on KGW+. The KGW Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news live from the scene. All the local news you need. KGW Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
We have now issued a weather impact alert.
We could expect conditions in some parts of our area to change drastically pretty soon, right?
And very quickly, yes.
This is significant rainfall coming our way.
You'll definitely want to be extra cautious.
Certainly becoming increasingly hazardous.
We've got the potential for some tree limbs or even trees or power lines to come down.
Of course, when you hear thunder, it's always best to take cover.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on KGW+.
All right, well, happy New Year's Eve.
Enjoying the sunshine out there after a month of rain, right? There we go. Bright and sunny this afternoon, 48, chilly tonight. Maybe not quite as brilliantly sunny tomorrow, but it's still a good-looking day and a dry New Year's Eve. I don't think the rain comes in here until maybe as early as 9 or 10 o'clock on New Year's Day morning. So if you are heading out on the town tomorrow night, it will be dry.
Get a nice walk in if you want it as well. Okay, sounds good, Chris. Thank you. And a reminder, we've added more live news to KGW Plus. You can tune in Sunrise exclusively on KGW Plus from 7 to 9 a.m. and later tonight at 5:30 p.m. as well. We hope to see you then. Have a great day. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock.